Hello, welcome to badatpad, where now trying me tries to beat in content. Today we are going to be talking about the return of Pad Island, aka the Beach Rem. I was going to say Beach Collab, but it's actually just a rare egg machine. So this is a relatively old collab that has... collab, not rem. I call them all collabs. Relatively old special rare egg machine that it has received some buffs, and it has gotten pretty good the last time we had it. I think it was either the last one or the time before. I can't remember which time Barbara Julie came out, but speaking of Barbara Julie, her the last big one I remember, the last big buff was when Barbara Julie and Beach Yog came out. I don't know. That's all in the past, but we're going to talk about the buffs that are here today. Well, in 3 days. Actually, some of the buffs are live today. So you've probably got data download already, which has some new buffs to monsters, awakening changes, new evolutions, and we're going to talk about all of that today, as well as some new monsters that will be entering the rare egg machine. So let's talk about it, and also whether or not you should roll, whether you should trade, all that good stuff. So let's do it. Okay, so it runs for 2 weeks starting this coming Monday. Cool. And it is a 5 stone egg machine, by the way. 5 stone. And as you can see, featured prominently on the banner, and also this is still the banner, it's just smaller. And also right there, we have a new monster. So it says Beach, also, I don't know why it's not related, but it says Barbara and Julie has received an ultimate evolution, and it is related. Grey Witch of the Beach, Veroah, has received an assist evolution. I mean, they also did mention that Great Witch of the Beach, Veroah, is just a new monster that we didn't have in here before, but that's how it is. Let's see, egg machine, blah blah blah. Lead a free roll, great. And here are some of the highlights. So we have a new 9-star. It is Beach Veroah. Do we have any other machines that have just one 9-star? I'm pretty sure we do, but I can't. Bridezilla, right? Yeah, I think it's like Bridezilla, like the just like in a tier of her own. So we have Beach Veroah, which means, are we gonna get like Christmas, like Madhu or something? Maybe. It seems like we're following that route. I think some people were hoping we would get a Beach Zella, but I guess maybe because Charoon exists already, they didn't do that. And Charoon has the similar active to, you know, but she's in Heroines and she's water, so maybe they didn't want to have another one. I don't know, not sure. But here we have Beach Veroah. And that is one of the only 2 new machine monsters. There are 4 8-stars, which are the familiar beach ones. We have a 7-star, which is a new one, which is Summer/Beach I and I, Idun and Iduna, along with a lot of the existing ones. This is a pretty big machine with a very large span of rarities. Let's see what else. There's a 1-stone bundle, cool. Same thing. We also have a 20-stone bundle, a $20 20-stone bundle. So that is going to be the guaranteed I and I. Unfortunately, it does not seem like there is a $20 for a 6-star or something similar, like a high rarity. That would have been really good to get, huh? I think Wedding Blade did have that. That's why I own a... Is that... You know what? I can't remember. It's been too long. They do not have a machine where, like, you can just... You know how they always... A lot of the collabs have, like, a $20 and you get, like, one of the 6 stars. It's nothing like that. But there is $20 for the guaranteed I and I, which has an orb skin, I think. Here is the orb skin, and it is the Greco-Roman one, I think? Question mark? And I mean, Thor and Loki are in there, so if Marvel/Avengers knowledge taught me anything, it is that they are Greek. No, they're not. Wait, what? Are they Norse? Norse gods. It says right there, it says Norse. Anyways, there's an orb skin there. They somehow managed to cram both of I and I's faces into one orb. So that's cool. Let's see. There's some exchanges you can do. And this is a new monster. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know if it's good, but it's super cute. It's a Tomadra inner tube. And it is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Can we even read what it does? It has a blind and jammer resist. Inheritable combined clear. 7 turns. Pretty long, actually. Unfortunately, does not clear regular binds. And it makes 7 water orbs. That's actually a lot of water orbs to be guaranteed. Well, you can do bicolor, dude. Let's see. The 8 and 9 stars can be exchanged for, so that's the same slash. Veroah is the only new addition to that lineup. All the 4 of them, the other 4, can be exchanged for. What else? MP shop, we have Valkyrie Claire, which we got for free last time. I have one. And we also have Beachmere, who is super kind of outdated. Yes, pretty outdated, unfortunately. But she's pretty. I think she might have gotten some leader skill buffs, but I don't think it put her back into meta or anything. Let's see what the Facebook post has to say about the new evolutions. Let's look at the new evolution. The only thing this won't say is new monsters, but it will say new evolutions of new monsters. So let's take a look at it. It is too small to read. So because it's too small to read, we are going to hop over to is this the one with new? Hold on. Sorry for the mega scrolling. I'm just looking for things. New breaks, buffs. Where's the new monsters? Does not say. This is pad product. Okay, does not say the new monsters themselves. Let's go back one. Okay. Let's take a look at the new monsters first, and then we can look at the buffs. Where is the new ones? New cards. Okay. So, here are the new monsters that are released with this machine. Let's take a look. So first is the highest rarity one, which is Beach Veroah, who is animated, as you can see from there. I'm sure you've been looking at it this whole time. Let's see. Let's evaluate. Water Dark, Devil Balanced, Unbindable, 2 VDPs, and Combo Orb. Cool. And also that, like, increased drops awakening, or dungeon drops awakening. So similar active skill to regular Veroah, where it reduces your recovery, pretty short cooldown, and makes some of her on-color orbs. Leader skills, 6x, 2h water, so tanky, 4-3, 24-1. You need to get 9 connected waters, so she's high HP with no shield and times 18. Seems like it was more of like a farming type thing. Yeah. Unfortunately, because it's similar to like something like Zelakitty, which when you blob a bunch of orbs, you get some plus combos. This one gives +3, so actually if you match 9 or more, the interesting thing is when you make 1 VDP, you're guaranteed 7 combos, which is 1 VDP, because you have the blob, 1 combo, and then probably minimum you would have 2 combos, because you like the 9 orbs and then everything is one other color. Actually, no, it's not true. You can make... Anyways, just with the 1 VDP, and then you'll get 3 from each Veroah, so if you pair together, and you'll have a 7C VDP. So it seems like more of a farming type leader to me. Probably useful with water bicolors. You could, if you were running her normally, you could use Mel for your recovery, because she is water attribute, and that would work. A lot of saving water orbs. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to trade for her. I don't think I am. But it wouldn't be bad to own. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to own. Let's see. She also has a hat evolution, which seems to be a summer hat. 2 water rose, combo orb, and don't really care. I guess it confers the dungeon drop awakening, which I think is actually new. So that's... If you're looking to get drops from dungeons or more coins and stuff, I guess that could be a boost. I actually always forget, I low-key always forget what that buffs. I think it buffs a number of things, that awakening, so I'm not gonna, don't quote me on whatever it buffs, but just look it up on the internet somewhere else. It buffs things, I know it buffs stuff related to dungeon drops and dungeon rewards. Okay, here's the one you can get guaranteed. She's super pretty. There's this big whale door behind her. Wow, the whale door looks a little bit insane with that giant white eye. So awakenings, She has 3 resists built in, so looking kind of like reincarnated Bastet, I think it is, that has the 3 base. I don't know if it... Guys, there's so many cards now I can't remember. Oh, the Valkyrie from Monster Hunters with the 3 built-in resist awakenings. And double VDP. Okay, double VDP water. If you roll in Final Fantasy, which you probably should have, you probably have plenty of double VDP waters, but none that have the triple resists. Let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? That's actually pretty good. Number 1, I didn't make a video on this, but I think she and Dark Kali are the only ones that currently, to my knowledge, have the active skill that reduces the unable to match orbs effect by 5 turns. So when you go against things like Enoch, who blocks heart matches, I think Diara blocks matches, like a few dungeon boss monsters block matches with certain orb colors. The new Dark Kali Mega, as part of her leader skill, I believe, not leader, active skill, has this effect, and now I has it. And also, she's a bicolor of water and light. The bicolor alone is kind of nice to have. 13 turns is not terrible for a bicolor. For reference, I believe Ilm, who is only the bicolor effect, has 12 turns. Let me look that up. So it's not, yeah, it's only 12 turns, so pretty good. I think that seems pretty worth buying. Let's check the leader skill first, though. Decently tanky, so it's Sonya level tankiness, 1.5 HP and 25% shield. Combos, and you want to blob waters. Not my favorite. Kind of hard to activate the shield if you need the water orbs to connect, so not my favorite leader-wise. Sub-wise, you can probably find a use for her. I'm sure there's builds that make use, that need VDP, that make use of the triple resists, so you don't have to bring as many as you're on your assists. You don't need to bring as many Odysseus's or like Aminomarus and things like that. So it's a pretty good, I think all things considered, it's a pretty good monster for the one to buy. If you're gonna buy, it's 20, I guess you pay $20 for it, but the orb skin I think is a little ugly, so not gonna go pick that up. And this, I think, is one of the more hype things. So here we have a new evolution for Barbara and Julie. I can't remember, again, if it's been 2 times since we've had Beach, since we've gotten her, or if it's just been 1 time. I can't remember. But let's check her out. So her awakenings are exactly the same, I believe. The difference is her leader skill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the awakenings are the exact same. I think she did double skill boost before, too. You know what, let me check, because I would love to know. Barbara. I can't spell Barbara. Let's make sure I'm not saying anything wrong. Yes, it's the exact same. Okay. So active skill the same. Great. Which is the bicolor. I think she actually got a buff to her active skill, so the max time, I think it used to be 17 turns, now it's 15 turns. Max skilled up. And the leader skill is now different slightly. It basically got improvements. So she now has a recovery component when matching the water and fire. Before she just had damage, now she gets 2x recoveries. So she is 4, and she's 256 now. So before she was a 4, 144, 1 leader. So she had 2x HP and 12x personal and no recovery. Now she has the same 4x HP, but then also 2x by herself. And then times 16 attack, buff to 16 from 12, and times 2 recovery. So she's great. You don't need to use Kuryuri Loop for her anymore, and she has more attack. Times 16 is not bad. And I think she's pretty exciting also because a lot of people have her. I think she's one of the monsters that came out relatively close to the beginning of the monster trading stuff, like a bit after Yusuke, I believe. So I think a lot of people own her because she was top tier at that time, which came out. So now she continues. She kind of has fallen off a little bit because her multiplier is a little low, but you can use her again. And you don't even have to use double Kuryuri Loop with her. In fact, I don't think it's worth it because she has recovery. I think you can still use Mel on the team. In terms of the leader skill, I haven't looked up any teams for this or anything, but I think in terms of the recovery component, it is tied to damage, so that can be a little annoying. So it might be nice to bring Mel just so you can heal to full without doing damage if you want to. But so the 2x recovery is pretty good. I think there's a lot of water physical types, so it might be hard to heal to full super easily. I don't know if there's a lot of water healers out there that I can think of, but there's a water type generally has pretty high HP, so Amatsu will still be good on this team. Yeah, pretty good. I own this, I will be making this, maybe I'll do a video with it, we'll see. Yeah. And this is the last new monster, which is the Tamadra Inner Tube, which we already went over earlier in this video. What could bind? I believe this is the one you trade for your medals for, so like your bronze, silver, gold, 555. You get 5 of the rainbow ones, and then you trade for this. What else do we have? Let's take a look at the buff section now, because I think that actually would be good to know. All buffs. So a lot of the monsters, especially the high rarity ones, got some leader skill buffs, so let's talk about those. So let's see, Mir got a boost to her Change the World active, and now she got more attack. Okay, cool. I'm still not gonna buy one. Let's see. Don't think I'm gonna buy her. If she's inheritable, maybe, but I don't think is she inheritable? Someone can tell me below, I'm sure. Mir. Binding Sniper Dragonbound Mir. Is she inheritable? Where do you find that on Pad X these days? Inherit? I have no idea. I have no idea. She actually probably is inheritable. I think she is inheritable, yes. We'll see. So Barbara Julia, like I said, has a nice max CD. Great. Increase. Paradise Jade Dragon Color. So green Sonia. This is a bicolor, the bicolor wood and water with the 2-turn haste monster. Still not a great... No. Still not a great leader. So pretty, I think a relatively irrelevant buff there. I also wish you could trade for her, but you can't because she's good for those bicolor haste situations like on Amen for training arena. 2. Let's see what else. Pandora, 1.5x to all stats, increase, okay, 4 up to 8, 1, that's okay, times 12, right? It's nothing crazy. I don't know, looks okay. Next we have Beach Menatron. Let's see, 3.5x attack and 2x for healers. What a random amount of HP she used to have. Healers and gods 4x. So you need the skill use clause on her. She's a pretty low cooldown. I think it's 4 turns because she shares actives with regular light Metatron. It's okay. It's okay. Beach Eshamali. These are all leader skill updates, huh? Let's see. 5x 501E. Nope. I mean, no, it's okay. Oh, okay. Tachibana got a 1.5 times 5. Not the strongest 7x6 leader. Not my favorite either because you need 5 specific colors. I don't think any of these other ones matter too much. Oh, I think actually, you know what? Here's one that matters. Beach Fujin has a buff to her leader skill, which is nice. She has an HP multiplier and now has times 3.5x attack, so she ends up being whatever 4 times 3.5 is. She's actually pretty easy leader to use if you're new to the game, so I think I did see a video on Reddit using her, and you can use Zella's on her team. It's not like amazing leader, but it should feel pretty easy because she has a shield and HP. All she needs is recovery, which you could just throw a Mel on or something. But you might not even need that because she has a shield. She's probably seems like a pretty good lazy leader because of the 3 second move times and the fact that Beach Fujin herself has a lot of fingers. So it's okay. This awakening. Okay, Erd got a FUA. Chester got some TPAs. Lakshmi became unbindable. Oh, this is good. This Goemon got a less than HP awakening and a machine killer. It's actually pretty nice because I do own one. I think a lot of builds now would just use the machine Goemon from the regular dungeon, the machine Goemon. But I have one of these, so if I ever need machine killers, I can, on a fire row team, I can use this guy. These guys apparently got super awakens, which They're all like the non-rare ones, so I don't think any of them are probably that good. Let's see. Yeah, all the really weak ones. Oh, Navi. Oh, she got 7C. Let's see. Limit break for completion. The Super Awakenings are shown as well. Only stats are changed. Okay, they probably got better stats. Let's see if anything jumps out. Pretty good amount of tech on Tachibana. Almost 3,000. Yogg has pretty good HP. Wow, Barber Julie has great attack. 3,000? Oh my gosh. 6,000 HP isn't too bad either. Oh my gosh. Beach Fusion is good too. Okay. So let's take a look at the rates just so you can see them, and you can see the new rate of Veroah and the things you can exchange and things like that. Rare gotcha lineup. Okay. Got ourselves a blistering 1% chance of getting a Veroah. It's not. It's really low. It's a low amount. So in terms of things that are generally good in this collab, a lot of them are about the same. I don't think there's been a huge shift in what's good in this collab compared to before. Veroah is new. It should be a shiny new toy, but I don't think she's like a great like normal content clearer that I know of. I mean, maybe I haven't looked up any like builds or anything, so she might be good. The fact that she needs so many water is a little troubling to me, but if you use like a Chun-Li or something, it might be easier. I don't know. Barber Julie before was one of the best ones, and she is still probably the best leader from this collab with her new buffs. I think Beach Fujin and Yogg are also like not bad to have. I don't have a Beach Yogg yet. I'm probably not going to trade for one as much as I don't have a single Yogg of any color. I don't have light, don't have water, fire. I don't have the green one. I don't even have Lajoa, who's like the dark one. What the heck? I might actually trade for Fujin. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. But overall, it's a pretty low chance for the 9 and 8 stars where most of the value is. So it's a 7% chance. Pretty freaking low. Chance for a diamond is higher, but I think a lot of these ones... actually, I said wasn't bad, but you can get her from the guaranteed roll, so I don't know if you should pull for her. Tachibana was pretty good when she was released, but I don't think she's aged that well. Let me actually look at her awakenings again. Beach Volleyball Goddess Tachibana. She has the +2 combo count. She has some resists on her. I don't think she aged too well. She can get 3/7 combos with Super Awakens, so that's not bad. And she has the 5-color orb change that includes hearts and excludes dark. So she's okay to have. I think for farming and rankings, the Sonya would be good to roll, but for that you can honestly get, there's a lot of better places or easier ways to get +2 combo or +2 turn haste and bicolor orb changes. The main one that I know of being the Christmas collab, not collab, the Christmas rem, where you can monster point by your Christmas Sonyas. Let's see. Yeah, so most other things I think are not good. Even these 6 stars are trash, 5. So I don't think I'd recommend rolling. Ends up being a 19% chance of a 8, 9, or 7 star. I don't think I'd recommend rolling in this one, as much as I just want any color Yogg. Probably best to wait around. We did have a Super Godfest that featured the beach seasonal, so I actually own 2 beach Eshamalis from that Super Godfest, which is cool. I'm low-key considering trading 2 of them and one other thing for a beach. I have 3 Fujins, regular Fujins. So if regular Fujin is tradable for beach Fujin, I don't use the beach Eshimali. So personally, let's look at the monster exchange first. Let's take a look at the exchange. Okay. So Veroah is similar to Bridezilla, where because she's 1 rarity higher compared to her 8-star friends, she takes the more rare things. So she does take 5 monsters to trade in, and they are the 7-star variety or the 8 stars from this collab. So witches and things like that. Looks like you can trade Beach Yogg for her too in Wedding Sheet, which I did not know about. And some stuff, Rocher, okay, from Dragonborn Dragon Callers, okay. Interesting. I don't think I would trade for Veroah. I would not recommend. Beach Eshimali, I definitely don't recommend. Beach Fujin, probably not. If you need a Fujin right now, and if you're watching this before Beach comes around, you can just buy the $10 Final Fantasy roll for Thancred. And he's probably one of the easiest ways ever to get a decent Fujin. And a shorter cooldown than regular Fujin too. So maybe do that if you have 0 Fujins. But I think there's few people now who have 0 Fujins because they're so common. Fujin actives are common across a lot of collabs and in Super Godfest and stuff like that now. You can't trade Fujin for Fujin? What the heck? That's what I'm surprised about. That's a weird choice. Okay. I probably shouldn't trade for her, but I'll think about it. She'd be good. She's pretty good on a Barba Julie team as a damage dealer, and you can inherit a Reach hat on her to make her unbindable. So it'll be unbindable 777C with Fujin. Sounds pretty great to me. With Fujin style active. Yeah. Would not recommend trading for Beach Yogg. Barba Julie. Ooh. I don't think you should trade for Barba Julie if you don't have one already. If you have one already, it's great that she got a buff. But I think there's plenty of other leaders that you can do well with that's not Barba Julie. And this is probably a good time to insert that Japan today actually had their Gung Ho collab. So you know how we get new content announced Fridays? They got new content announced Friday too, and they had a return of the Gung Ho collab, which they added a bunch of new high rarity monsters to. A lot of them which look useful. So with that, we will get that, you know, at some point in the next few months. I would probably, that seems to me to be the next event to save stones for. And save trades for. Oh, yeah, for trades, because that's, you can trade in that one now. Before, the last time I got Gung Ho, it was locked into Super Godfest, so no trading. But now, they actually brought back the egg machine for it, which they only did once. And now you can trade for that stuff. So you could trade for your Dark Zetas, you could trade for your Dark Karin, you could trade for like all of those and some of the new monsters, you could trade for Riser. So like a lot of those, I would maybe save your GFV for and not for Barba Julie. But if you have Barba Julie already, feel free to use her. She did get a moderate buff. So now she is a pretty good leader again. So that's I guess that's like my rolling advice and / exchange advice. So save your rolling and exchanges for probably that, or for a 7-stone Super Godfest that we'll probably get soon. Japan has had a few 7-stone Super Godfests that we have not yet had, so there's a pretty good chance we will get one of those. So maybe save for one of those, rolling wise, and exchange wise, save for Gung Ho Super Godfest. Yeah. Very pretty rainbow token. That rainbow shell's super pretty. I would not buy either. I might buy this because I'm whale, but you probably don't need it. The reason why you would trade for a mirror is if you have spinners, if you're trying to farm a dungeon that has like spinners or something crazy, and like and you want to make a VDP, you could just make, I don't know, a full board of water and pop this. You have 7 hearts and it changed the world, so you don't have to worry about the spinners and just move your stuff. It's for like farming. Yeah. So I think that's everything. So overall, I don't think I would roll. I don't think you should roll. Exchange, probably not. I wouldn't really recommend exchange for anything in here. Although there is some stuff that's decent, like Barba Julie is decent leader. Beach Fujin is a luxury. Veroah is new and shiny. I don't think I would exchange if you are pretty free to play. I do think the Ionai is worth buying. I think having the bi-color is nice. She's a pretty good water VDP, double VDP, and she has the hazard resist, so you can work that into endgame teams, which like to have full hazard resist. So maybe just go for that. And I wouldn't roll, and I don't think I'd exchange for anything either. If you change for anything, probably either the Veroah or the Barba Julie. Yeah. So yeah, that's the beach collab. Pretty cool. I'll probably be using my Barba Julie so I can bust out a Matsu again, because he hasn't been getting much love, which is sad. And I'll see about a good team for her. If I stream pad next, you might see me use a new Barba Julie. And I think this is a good renewal overall, even though it said I wouldn't trade a roll for anything, because a lot of people own Barbara Julie, and now she's buffed and you can all use her. Yay! Okay, anyways, let me know if you're gonna roll or trade for anything and what you're excited for in this, and I will see you in the next video. See you later. Goodbye.